The people who want to do, please do it right now in your laptop. So here I'm increasing the font size by going to this properties. So button btn show image, like that I've given. Notes already shared, right? Last session notes, you got it, guys? Okay, everybody got it. Please check it out with the admin whether you are added to the group or not. Show image, I said. And we need 2 images, right? So for that, first we need to add 2 images to the project folder. Okay. Show image button. So let's add 2 images to the project. Right click on the project folder, add new folder, images, and then right click on images folder, add existing item, select the images whatever you have in your system. So I'm selecting pictures. Let's take 2 images like Charminar and Golden Temple. I've taken 2 images. Okay. So rename this as Golden Temple.jpg. Charminar.jpg, Golden Temple.jpg. So these 2 I wanted to show alternatively. Okay. So what to do? So double click on the button and we will write the URL, guys. So what should I write? Image1 dot image URL is equal to, okay, tilde slash images slash charminar.jpg. Excuse me. Sorry. So this is what the image is ready. Let's run it and see whether it is working or not. Spellings, if spelling is not correct or extension is not supported, or it will not show you image. Where is this? I think it's not loaded. Let's run it again. So what is the file name? charminar.jpg. Okay, if you have any doubt, just right click on rename, select this and then paste it. It's the better way to go instead of typing manually. Yeah, let's run it, guys. Control F5. So image is coming now. I mean, web page is getting loaded. So click on show image. You're getting the Charminar JPG. So let's change this. Why it is showing in dark mode? Let me off this dark light. Okay, guys. So this is what we got it. Again, if I click on that, it should show me second image. So how to do that? So that is what we are doing now. So what I'm doing is, excuse me, let's comment this. Let's check other image also, whether other image also coming or not. What is the other image name? Golden underscore temple.jpg. Copy that. Paste it. Run it and see whether it is working or not. Once we confirm that both are coming, then we will write the logic. Show image. Yes, it's working fine. So now if I click on show image, first image should be displayed. Again, second image. Like that I want to swap them. So how to do this? So very simple, guys. So take a variable here, static variable I'm taking. Static integer count is equal to 0. So here I'm writing, if count equal to 0, show this image. Okay. So whenever you run, count will be 0, right? First this image will be displayed. Else, show the second image. Okay. So first time count value 0, it will show. Again, if you click So count should be changed, right? So here what I'm saying is count equals to 1. Here second time count will be 1, right? It will come to else. And here I'm saying count equal to 0. So next time it will go here and it will check. Like that you will get all alternate images, both alternate images. See guys, first, second, first, second, first, second. Done. This is my style of writing code, guys. Different people will write different ways. Pardon? Why post back? Not required. Okay. Look at the code. Please do it in your laptop. Any questions, please ask me. Okay. Online people, any questions? Excuse me. Got it, huh? Very good. Yeah, 10 images means it's a different story, guys. Actually, when you have 10 images, yeah, static why static means, yeah. So first time when you run, static value, count variable value will be 0. So when I click on, when you run the project, count value 0. When you click on show image button, count value 0, right? It will display this image. Then what I'm saying, count value, I'm making it 1 or 5, whatever number. Then next time when you click on submit, count value 1, right? It will come here and check count equal to 0. No, it will go to else part and 1, right? This will be displayed. Then again, I'm making count as 0. Next time when you click count will be 0. So this will be displayed. Again, count becomes 1. Next time count is 1, it will come to else part. Again, count I'm making it as 0. So alternate images we are displaying. Why we have taken static variable? Because it will be constant. The value keep on getting changes. The value whatever is changed in static variable will be available for all the methods, all the events. That is why I've taken a static variable. That's it. But if you take a normal local variable inside this, it will always be 0. So you'll get only first image. That is why do not take normal variable. Take it as a static variable. Any questions? Excuse. Yeah, guys. So any questions? Yeah, it's a kind of toggle. Correct. Toggling between 0 and 1. Okay. Yeah, timer. Actually, these are all can be done with Ajax controls. If you know Ajax controls, then you can give the timer after 5 seconds. You want to show one image and all. Actually, that kind of so if you want to display many images or after some specific time, if you want to display another image and all, if you want to do it like a slideshow kind of thing, one after one image after another image, if you want to show, better to go for jQuery or JavaScript. That is what most of the applications will be using, client side scripts rather than server side scripts. Okay, that's a good way to go. But we will see Ajax controls in upcoming sessions, how to use them. Okay, we will see that. Today we are focusing on one more important topic in ASP.NET in controls. That is the control, guys. This is screen displaying alternate images, keeping in this. Okay, and the code is this, guys. This is the code I have written. So let's write a comment line to display alternate images. Okay, excuse me. So let's take a screenshot of this. We will be moving to something called validation controls now. Yes, ma'am. Before clicking on the button for the first time, we are seeing some space on the place of image. Okay, you want to display any image when you run it before clicking? Before clicking, if you want to display any image, like default image, like first image, then you write the code in a page load event for 0. Like you can write if count equal to 0, because our default you show the first image, armnar.jpg. Directly write it. Okay. If you want to show an image in page load event, write it. Like, so you can just keep this. Okay. Let's run it and see. By default, you will get Charminar image. See guys. Now onwards, we can write the code. Already image is displayed, Charminar, overlapped. Now second, first, second, first, second, first. Done. So like this, you can do it if you want to display some default image. Okay. But first time when you are clicking, you feel that it is not changed. So that's the thing you need to remember when you are working with this. Okay. Is it fine, guys? Venu. Okay. Let's get started, guys. We are talking about something called. So if you see the left side, toolbox, there are some more controls which are important for your interview sake. We will discuss the remaining things like add rotator control and other controls like panel control and all in upcoming sessions. But before that, we should have knowledge on something called, see guys, there are some categories here. So the top standard controls are there. Let me zoom it for you. Standard controls. Like we have started with button control. Calendar, guys, have you tried calendar? Yeah, calendar control is to display some date, default date. And if you want to show any date on, you can select some date from the calendar and that you can display. That is calendar control. So yeah, I'll show you now. If you want me to show for 2 minutes, I'll show you that calendar control. Add rotator means you should have the knowledge of XML. I mean, you can create an XML file and some set of images you need to keep. And you can see that somebody is asking, right? After every 5 seconds, I want to display some image. Ads. Ads will come on web pages, right? So you can use that add rotator control to display one image after another image. How many seconds you want to keep, that you can make use of this add rotator control, guys. Okay. So you can see that with the help of add rotator control. Bulleted list is to display bulleted list, bullet points. Okay. Button already we have seen. Calendar we have calendar. I'll tell you now. Checkbox done. Checkbox list is done. Drop down list is done. File upload is done. Hidden field we will discuss in something called state management. So in a topic called state management, we will discuss what is hidden field control, how to use it, all the stuff. Hyperlink is already done. Image is done. Image button is done. Guys, are you listening? Image map is not done. Image map means if you want to split the image into virtually into multiple parts, you can go for image map control. Like left side, if you click, we have 2 images. If you click on left, sorry, 1 image. If you click on left side of the image, you want to do some action. If you click on right side of the image, boys, 2 people, please stand up. Cap wala and the next. Both of you stand up. Wait for some time. Okay. So when you have image map control, we are displaying one image and the image virtually divided into 2 parts. Physically one image only. So if you click on, you can specify the pixels from left side, this 0 to 150 pixels you are making as part 1. 150 to 300 pixels you will make as second part. So if you click on left side of the part, left side part of the image, I want to do some action. I want to show some message. And if you click on right side of the part, right side second part of the image, I want to do some other action. Like Google Maps. When you show the map, left side if you click, it will show something, right side something else. In that kind of virtually splitting image into two parts, we go for image map control. Okay, we have seen label already. And then link button, done it already. List box. List box is like drop down list only. But the difference between list box and drop down list is list box is visible all the items. Like when you click on drop down list, when you click it will display the list, right? But before clicking it will show, that is a list box. So all the list items which will be displayed directly before clicking, that is called as list box. I think we discussed literal yesterday. Literal and the label differences I explained you. That is a literal. And localize we haven't discussed. Multi-view panel, we will see panel, which is important for us. To group a set of controls together, we use panel. The placeholder is not that much important. It's a HTML placeholder. Radio button done. Radio button list is done. Substitution not required. Table is, we are using actually table. Text box done. Okay. Views wizard XML. Okay. So these are all not much important, but XML we have to use it. We'll create an XML file and we'll try to use it in add rotator. Okay. So let's see this now. Before, we will discuss the remaining controls like calendar and all. Now I will show you how to use calendar and all. After calendar control and you said list box is not done, right? List box we'll discuss. Then we will make other categories like data section. This section will be discussed in ADO.NET, guys. We are not touching it. So before we go to data section, we should have a look at validation controls. These are important, guys. Validation controls. Okay. In interviews, definitely they'll ask you how to do data validation or validation controls. How to make use of validation controls in ASP.NET. So those controls we need to explain. We need to discuss with required field validator. Okay. So for giving mandatory fields in your form. Okay. And then regular expression validator to check email validation. Mobile number validation. For all these things we use it. Range validator, if you have any some date or age between this to this, if you want to accept, you can go for range validator. Custom validator means you have to know the something called JavaScript. If you know that, then only you can use it. Compare validator, two passwords, if you want to compare, we can use it. And validation summary is used to display the errors, how many controls you missed, this many mandatory fields you missed out, like that. If you want to show any summary, we can go for validation summary. So we'll see these validation controls. Before that, let us have a look at this calendar, how the calendar is getting used. Okay, calendar control and what is this? List box. We will see these two. Let's see calendar control first. If possible, we'll try to finish this add rotator also. Because add rotator will be a big example. You need to write a lot of code actually. We'll see that. Okay. Yeah, guys. So let's get started. Let's add a calendar control to your form. Calendar, yes, it's ready. And I'm selecting a button here and a text box, guys. Text box. So calendar control, text box, and a button. Excuse me. So what I'm doing here, select these two controls, go to properties, increase the font size for these two together. Okay, text box is ready. Calendar control is ready. And then button control, go to properties of button control, btn, submit. Text property, submit. So whatever date I'm selecting from the calendar control, I need to show in my text box. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I'm double clicking on this. Calendar 1 underscore selection changed. That is the event I'm getting. So as soon as I select something, some date from the calendar that I wanted to display in my text box. So text box 1 dot text is equal to calendar 1 dot excuse me, selected date. If it is showing error, dot to string, guys, because that's in object format, you can use it. So run it and see. You're selecting some date here, 14th. See, guys, displayed. 1 second. Guys, got it, huh? So please do it in your system, and any issues, let me know. So I'm selecting some other date like 13th. It's changing. So if you click on submit, whatever is there in the text box I want to display on label means you can display that. Yeah, you can use label also. No problem. You can use label also, guys. Okay. Generally, why I'm using text box is we want to give user to enter the text date manually or select from the what do you call calendar control. Okay. So we can modify this little bit more, like you can show yeah, change the format also. Can do the format changing by using some properties, like if you want to display, 1 second, let us close this. So what I want to do is I want to show some I want to show either user can select from the text box, sorry, from the calendar, or from text box they can type it. So in that case you can use this two model. Text box is the reason why I'm giving is that user can enter manually or can select from calendar. Excuse me. So go to the properties. There are some events, guys. What is the event we have? Okay. So text mode is equal to, you can use date here. Okay, text mode is equal to date. Let's run it and see. So you guys select something. See, guys, whenever you say text mode is equal to date, it is giving automatically calendar. We need not use it. Okay. So you need not add a calendar control also. Text mode is equal to date or date time. You can use anything. See, guys, 14/8. So like this, you can do that. So that is easy, right? Compare with showing calendar. So select the text box, go to properties, text mode property. I said date. If you want date time, use date time. If you want both together, see now, run it. So now you can see, click on this and you can type. See, guys, it's not giving calendar now. Only for date is giving. Let's select something. See, date and time both are coming. See, guys, this is the default text mode, date and time. Okay. Both date and time are coming because of the mode that we have selected. So like this, you can use date time text mode property, date time local. Of course, we have others also. Search functionality. Somebody asked search functionality. You can use that also if you want to use. I think we have seen multi-line password and all. Multi-line password, we have seen it. For address, multi-line will be used. For password, text mode. And please try this date and check it out how it is working. I think you checked it already, right? Date. See guys, you can select something. Done now? Yeah, that's the way to work with calendar control. So to make calendar control more interactive, like as soon as something like I can keep a button here. Actually, we are not doing anything in button click, right? Let's submit button. Instead of submit button, I'm saying show calendar. Show calendar. Okay. Show calendar. By default, what I'm saying is I'm going to the properties of this, or you can go to page load event. Here I'm writing calendar one dot visible is equal to false. So what is visible property, guys? Whether you want to show or hide it. Visible true is by default will be there, but I said visible false. So that as soon as I run my form, calendar is not visible. Only button will be there. This is coming from text box actually. The calendar is gone. You can click and select like this. Let's remove this calendar control. I mean text box control. I mean text box mode I'm changing to normal. Single line. Here is text mode. Instead of date I'm giving single line. See now guys. This time calendar is physically there on my web form. Because of my property visible false I said, right? I cannot see the text calendar. If I click on show calendar, then calendar should be displayed. Then I will select some date from the calendar that I need to display on my text box. So what to do? So double click on the button. Here I am writing calendar one dot visible is equal to true. Okay. And as soon as you select something from the calendar, I need to display that text on the calendar. Immediately I want to hide it. After selecting date from the calendar, I want to hide it. So what I'm saying here, calendar one dot visible is equal to false. After getting the date from the calendar, I want to hide it so that it looks more interactive kind of thing. See now, right now no calendar is available. It is visible false. I clicked on that. I got the calendar I selected. I got the date and it was hidden automatically. Excuse me. Got it? Huh? So this is the way to make use of visible property. Visible true, false. Visible true means I want to on, I want to show it. False means I want to hide it. That is said to be visible true and false. There is something called enable true and false. So what is enable true? It is allowed to use. Enable true means it is allowed to use. It will work. By default, all properties are enabled true only. But if you make enabled false, you cannot make use of them. Right now, what we are talking about is visible true false. Okay. Let me write it in our notes. Visible true or false. So what is this visible true? For whichever control, if you say visible true, it is a common property to most of the controls, which is used to display, show or hide. Okay, display or not. Okay, visible equal to true means it will be displayed on the web form. Visible equal to false means it will not be displayed. Is it clear, guys? Visible true, false. Any questions, online people? Any control, not only calendar, guys. It may be label, text box, whatever. If you want to show means visible true. By default, all the controls visible property true. If you want to hide them, visible false. Calendar one dot visible false. Text box one dot visible false. Radio button dot visible false. Like that you can do it. Okay? Yeah. So any questions online people? Yeah, date format. Yes, we can change it. I think calendar properties we need to see. So please do it in your system. Meanwhile, yeah. See guys, what is happening in the page load event? What is happening in page load event? What is the meaning of it? Hiding calendar control. We are not displaying it. What is happening here? Getting date from calendar. Okay. And hiding the calendar immediately. Guys, are you understanding? This line is getting date from the calendar. And what is this line is doing? Hiding the calendar. What is this line is doing? Showing the calendar. That is what we are done. Visible true, visible false, visible false. Any questions on visible? Hmm? Which one? Visible false means hiding. This is also hiding. Huh? Spelling wrong. Huh? Calendar spelling wrong. Huh? HIDI. Calendar. Huh? Oh my God. Okay. Any questions, ma? So let me copy paste this. Guys, we have taken 3 controls now. Go to the properties. So here date style is there, guys. Somebody is asking date format and all. Date style, selected date. Okay. Something called day name format. There are so many properties here. One second. This is day style actually. Selected date means whatever date is selected by the user. This is day style format. Background color and all. Selection mode is day. We want to change date, day style. Title format, month, year. Okay, that's it. So let's copy paste the design first. It's already pasted, design. Let me paste it. So one calendar control, one text box, and one button. So see the code, guys. Done now? Okay. Let's add another form, guys. I think you asked me for date format, right? So in date format, you can see the calendar. As soon as we load the calendar, calendar one dot. See, guys, date style, date format, today's date. This is today's date, visible date, date format. Actually, think we need to change from the text box actually. Okay, guys, I'll check it out later and I'll update you tomorrow. Okay, date format from the calendar. Actually, by default, date, month, year is coming, right? Year, month, data. Month, date, year, actually US format. Date, month, year is our Indian format. And SQL Server will give you YMDD, YYMMDD, year, month, date. SQL Server will give you reverse, year, month, date. US style is month, date, year. So when we select this year date from text box, it is showing date, Indian format, date, month and year. Okay. So we will see this list box control. See, guys, list box control. That is text box actually. Text box already we have converted, right? Okay. In calendar, we don't have an option. Yeah, convert dot to date string and all. Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, that's fine. Text box one dot text is equal to convert dot to date time dot to string of date, month, year. Yeah, that is also can. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Convert dot to date time string, guys. You can try that later. Convert dot to date time string. So we have a list box right now. List box. Okay, it's almost like a drop down list only. Let's see the properties of this. See the properties, guys. What we have? List items. Same like a drop down list. Let's go now and add some items from the source view. So what we are talking now? List box. List box control. So what is list box control? It is used to select more than one items from the user. Where is this font size here? It's not visible. Okay, guys. Below this, I'm keeping a button. So whatever I'm selecting from the list, I want to show on a label. So select the button and label. Go to properties, increasing font size, X large. Okay. Button is ready, guys. So whatever items I'm selecting in this list box, I want to display as soon as I click on submit button. So I went to the button ID property, VT and submit. Okay, text property submit. And here I want to show the list of items on my list box. Go to source view. List box is ready, guys. Just like drop down list only. So what a drop down list will have? ASP list items. Same thing, value, something like I'm giving, let's give some course names, or list box means we need to select more than one, right? So you can say something like a C sharp text equal to C sharp. I mean, you can give C text first or value next. It's your wish, guys. Previously, we were writing like this. Same way I'm writing. Okay. So like this, I pasted some items here. So SQL server is the text. Value is SQL. And here ASP, and here ASP.NET. And here ADO.NET, and here ADO. Okay, done. So let's see the design, guys. We have list box with some items. Go to properties. You can increase the font size if you want to see them more clearly. Okay. Yeah, guys. Now, if you go to properties of this, there is something called selection mode. Selection mode property. By default, single is there. Means you can select only one item. But coming to the advantage of list box is you can allow the user to select more than one also. That is the benefit. That is the difference between drop down list and a list box. Drop down list means you can select only one. But list box means you can allow him to select more than one. See, guys, I can select only one by default. So whatever I selected, if I click on submit, that I want to display on my label. It's a single one. Only one. I don't know which one is selected by user. Excuse me. So how to write it? Double click. So label one. Select the label, go to properties. LVL message. And here what I'm writing is LVL message.text is equal to list box one dot selected item dot toString. Run it and see, guys. Selected SQL server, that is displayed. ADO.NET displayed. C sharp displayed. This is going to be single item selection. Please do it in your system, guys. So one list box control we have taken. Let us increase the font size of list box control in HTML view, because I'm unable to do it from table. I mean, I'm unable to select this toolbox. So I made it. Now it is looking good. Okay. List box control, guys. Please design it. So text list box control, submit. And see the source code now. List box control. What is the list box control? It is used to select one or more items from a list of items from user. Okay, what are the properties? Selection mode by default is single. Single means you can select only one. Means you can select only one. That is said to be selection mode single. This is the design, guys. List box control, text is there, H1 or H2. List box control, submit and label. Source view. This is the source view code I have given, guys. So let me copy and paste it in the chart. Guys, I have pasted the code. So in the chart, please copy paste it in your source view. In source view, just you write it. Done now? Close the battery dead. Okay. You're doing? Okay. So please do this. Add, all these things. So whatever item is selected from the list of items, you are printing like a radio button list only. But what is the extra capability of list box? You can select more than one. There is a selection mode option. There you can change it. Multi, simple or something will be there. If you choose that selection mode, you can select more than one. Then you need to then you need to write a for each loop to iterate from first item to last item. How many selected items you can go through and you can print them. That is the power of list box over drop down list. So drop down list means you can select only one. So how many of you are done, online people? I pasted the code in the chart. I think you have added the button already, right? Yeah, multiple values we can't select because we haven't changed the mode right now. We will change it. Right now we can select only one because of the selection mode property. I went to the properties. Selection mode property, what is there? Single. Here we need to select multiple. If we say multiple, you can select more than one. Then the code we need to change it actually. We will change it. We will keep one more button. Show all button I want to keep. So if we select more, buttons, more items from the list box, all those I want to concatenate and display like a radio button. Radio button list, how we have done with for each loop, same way you need to do it. Okay, submit. Here I'm keeping one more button. So what is this? Size, width and all. So I'm using same thing for this button also. Text is repeated. Let's keep the text property as show all. Okay. Go to the design. Oops, it's showing error. Server ending. Yeah. Show all. I'm increasing font size. Okay. Yeah. So this time I'm selecting this list box. Going to properties. Guys, I'm changing the mode as multiple. Let's run it now. This time you can select more than one. Like I want to select C# and ADO.NET. 1 second. Control. Hold control key. You can select it. Control key. ASP.NET, ADO.NET. Okay. So manually, if you click on, like this, it is not selecting. But if you want to use control key, hold, you can do that. Click on show all. Whatever I selected, those I wanted to print now. So for that, what to do is, we need to iterate from the first element to the last element of list box. For each, take a text variable. String result is equal to string.empty. For each list item, li in list box one dot selected items. Do you have selected items, guys? Items. Let's say list box one dot items. Okay, in the entire array, I'm iterating from the first one to last, and I'm checking here. If li dot selected equal to true, same like radio button list, how we have done, that we are adding or concatenating to result plus is equal to li dot text plus comma something like this I'm adding, and outside of this I'm just saying lvl message dot text is equal to result. Okay, so run it and see how it is working. C sharp ASP.NET ADO.NET show all. See guys, we got all of them on the screen. C sharp ASP.NET ADO.NET done. So let's clear it. C sharp and let's say SQL Server and ADO.NET show all. Okay, SQL Server and ADO.NET coming now. So like this you can do it guys. So please try to do this in your system, and any questions let me know. So to display all selected items from a list box, to display only one item when the selection mode is single. Excuse me. This is when the selection mode is multiple. So please do this guys in your laptop. Any questions? Anybody is getting issues, please let me know in the chat. Offline people, what about you? Suresh, is it done? Yeah. Okay, good. Any questions, please ask me in the chat. Any questions, ma? Is it done? Working? Yourself, Subbu. Done? Girls, you're not doing? I think she is doing. You're doing it? Please do it. Any issues, please let me know. So like this, you can make use of list box and a drop down list. So now tell me guys, what is the case or scenario we choose either list box or drop down list? What is the advantage of list box over drop down list? Advantage. What is the advantage of list box? That is a good point actually. What I'm saying is that is the drawback. What you're saying is, I'm asking advantage. What is the, why should I go for list box? Already we have drop down list, right? You can select more than one option. If you want to select two or more options from user, go for checkbox is also there. Okay, then why should I go for this? Checkbox means you need to click like this. That is with more confirmation. Tick mark will come. But this is like selecting like a group, like group of options. So it is used for dual purpose, right? Only one or many. But checkbox not like that. For all can be selected, or you can skip all of them. There is no rule like that. But here list box by default will allow you to select only one. If you want more than one also possible. So if we have such scenario, one or more, then go for list box. And what is the difference between check boxes and this one means? I mean drop down list, and this one is drop down list will populate the list of items as soon as you click on it. So the advantage of list box, drop down list is it occupies less space. In one row, you can store 100 countries names. But if you store 100 country names in list box, the size will be very big, right? So physically it occupy more space. That is the problem with the list box. So if you have less items out of which user can select one or more, then go for list box. Okay. So very rarely people will use list box, guys. Most of the cases we use radio buttons, check boxes, and drop down list. These three most widely used one. So when do we use list box is the perfect scenario for list box is you have one set of items here, right side you have another list box 1 and 2. I'll show you next example. Whatever items I'm selecting here, click on add button. Those should come to next list box. List box 1 and list box 2. In list box 1, I'm showing available options. You can choose whatever you want. Like you're ordering a pizza. Then you have some set of toppings, flavors, sizes, different available. You are selecting one. What type of pizza? Type of pizza. Option you are selecting from one. Then toppings. You're selecting 2, 3. Add. That will be added. So whatever you're selecting from the list boxes will be added to your options. Finally, your order will be prepared according to the multiple options you are selecting from. In that case, go for list box. So whatever you are selecting from the left side list box will be added to right side list box. After adding them, you are going to remove them from the left side list box. If that is the case, go for list box. Okay, that is the actual scenario where most of the applications are getting, used with all these things. Okay, so any questions, guys? Use control key from the keyboard. Hold control, press control key and click on multiple items. You can select it. Okay. Praveen, try once. See that. Yeah, checkbox. That's what I'm saying. If you want to add multiple items from one side to another side, okay, better to go for list box. Let me show you another scenario. Like you can try this at home. I'll show you one part of it. So so add one more web form, guys. See, on this web form, I'm taking two list boxes demo. I said, go to source view, H1. See, guys, I want to keep a table here. Table, TR, TD, first TD, first column, second TD, second column. First TD, I'm keeping one list box. Okay. How to create list box? ASP colon list box. ID is equal to list box 1. Run it equal to server. That's it. List box is ready. Second list box. List box 2. It is automatically given as soon as we paste. Okay. So second row, I'm adding second row, guys. Second row, I want to keep a button in between two. First TD, empty. Second TD, I want to keep a button. How to keep a button? ASP colon button ID is equal to btn submit or btn add. Run it equal to server. And what is the button text you want to display? add, or let's add like this, some arrow symbol. See the design, guys? Let's increase the font size. See guys, I'm increasing the height and width of list boxes. Two list boxes. Okay. List box 1 and 2. So you can give a gap between two text boxes by adding one more TD, empty TD, right? So add one more TD column, 3 columns like that. 3 columns. This TD I'm making it as free. And in the empty TD, one more TD I'm giving it in between these two so that it looks good. Okay. See guys, now it is looking good, right? List box 1, list box 2. And we have a button. Let's increase the font size of the button. Size is equal to, yeah. Is it fine, guys? Two list boxes and one add button, which is adding from left to right. That's why I gave arrows. You can give add also. So what I want to do is, whatever item I selected from list box 1 should be added to list box 2. First of all, let us add some items to list box 1. So how to add list box items? Go to list box 1. In between this list box 1, ASP colon list item. So what I'm adding? Text is equal to veg Manchuria. Okay. Value is equal to same. Something like this. Okay. Gobia. Gobi. Something like this. What else, guys? Chili panira. Chili paneer. Starters here. Paneer. Anything else, guys? Only veg, because this month is not allowed. Non-veg is not allowed. You know this, na? This month no non-veg. What else, guys? In veg, paneer tikka. Shawarma veg is not there, I think so. Okay, guys. So we have some items right now in my, so let's increase the font size of these items so that looks bigger. See, guys, we have some items, same size I'm giving for this also so that it looks good. Okay, ready. Now, whatever item I'm selecting, I want to add it as soon as I click on this button, guys. So what I'm writing here is list box 2 dot items dot add. Which item I want to add? Whichever item I selected from list box 1. So list box 1 dot selected item. That's it. You need not do typecast because both are of same type, right? So happy, no need to typecast. After adding from list box 1 to list box 2, I have to remove it from there, right? So for that reason, list box 1 dot items dot remove off. What I need to remove? List box 1 dot selected item. Whatever item you have selected so far that I wanted to remove. I hope you are understanding, huh? So run it and see how it is working. We are first adding to second list box. After that, we have to remove it so that it looks good. See, guys, I selected veg Manchuria. Click on it. Select one more paneer tikka. Oops. What happened? It doesn't like I think it don't like this one. So we need to change the count actually. I think we need to test it one more time. Let's see. It's working fine and selected. Okay, this is focused actually, but still let us try. What it is saying? Cannot have multiple items selected when selection mode is single. Okay, okay, okay. So when selection mode is single, we can't do that. It is saying we cannot select. So we need to change the selection mode to multiple. Then we can do that. Okay, fine. That's fine. Anyhow, we have added successfully one item and we removed. Same way, can we do reverse? Reverse. So let's change this first mode, whatever is irritating us from the error. Selection mode is multiple. I think now there is no issue. Let's check it out whether it is working or giving any other issue. Veg manchuria added. Paneer tikka added. Oops. Excuse me. I think we need to change there also. Second one. Yeah, that's what is giving problem. Okay. So here can be one. Okay. Of course, when we do reverse, it's a problem again. Let's leave it. Check it out how it is working. Yeah, now it's gone. No problem. Okay. It's working fine. So reverse I want to do. I will select and I will click on another button. Opposite. Should be removed from here and should be cancelling. Because I want to add another one. I changed according to my friend's suggestion. You don't eat it, bro, because the combination is worst combination you have selected. So please change it. Like that, they may give suggestions. I need to change it. In that case, I can do reverse. So you can do like that. Okay. Actually, this is not the correct arrow mark. Wrong. I gave it. Actually, that means double left arrow means I want to add all of them at once. That is the actual meaning of that arrow. Okay. Actually, you need to give this. Only one you are adding, right? So keep one more button with double greater than. If you click on that, all items from left side should be loaded to right side. That is said to be double arrow. Got it, huh? So you need to add remaining buttons from this side to that side, one item. Those are all I want to add at a time. Then use this double greater than button to move all of them one at a time. Okay, like that you can try all these examples. So I will keep one more button like this. So let's add right is button better na? Add right, add single right. Is it fine, guys? Add single right means single item I want to add to right side. ID actually you can give anything. Button add underscore click. I think it will generate issue. Okay, let's leave it. Because okay, let's copy one more button, guys. One more button. Paste it. I think better to keep it in the next row, na? We'll keep it in the next row. So give a break. BR tag. Button 2. Text is equal to opposite, right? This arrow. VTN VTN add left. Left is my button name. Left side I want to add. See the design, guys? Yeah, now it's looking good. Double click on the button. Now write it. Copy paste. Reverse 2 1 and wherever 1 is there, make it as 2. Run it and see, guys. See, guys, I'm selecting gobi manchuria, add. Paneer tikka, add. Now reverse. Done, na? So like this you need to do. Now what is your task? Keep one more button. Double left, double greater than. If you click on it, all items from left side should be added to right side. Okay. So what is this? Available items. Here selected items. I mean, I did not name it like that. If you name it, it looks good. So below this, available items, and here added items or selected items. Okay, go to source view, available items H2. Okay, selected items. Okay, let's go to the design. Oh my goodness. Cut it and paste it here. Actually, if you have a table TD, it's good actually. That's why, use table tags. Okay, anyhow, it's fine. So now it is looking good now. Okay, yeah, guys. So please do this in your system, same model. But what is the task you need to try? Keep a button double greater than which will load all the items at a time. Okay, you can try that. So let me run it one more time, guys. Now it is looking good. Selected veg manchuria added, paneer tikka added. Reverse. I want to select all of them. Of course, it doesn't work actually because we wrote for only one item. First item only will be added. So in that case, you need to go for something called a one more button. Select all. If you click on that button, it should add all the items. They are write a for each loop. Read every item. First, you add it to list box 2. As soon as you add, you remove the list box in for each loop only. After adding, next line removing. So every item is getting added to list box 2. At the same time, it is getting removed from list box 1. Like that, you can do it. Okay. So can you try it, guys? So that's the task for tomorrow. Okay. So hope you are understanding gobi manchuria, chili paneer, veg manchuria very well. Huh? What do you learn today? If anybody asked, we learned very well gobi manchuria, veg manchuria, chili paneer. Like that, you say all these things. Are you going to cooking classes or ASP.NET classes? They will ask you. So you can say, so what was the first example? List box. Okay, it's here, right? Did I pasted the code, guys? No. Where is multiple, guys? You can select 2 or more. Control plus click on the item or list item. Okay. Fine now, guys. So let me paste the code for this first example. What is the code I've given for the first example? Nothing, right? So where is the code for this? Let me show you. I think this is the first example, right? Web form 3. Submit to show all. Submit show all. So let me run it, guys. Yeah. This is selecting only one submitter. Show all means control show all. Okay. Yeah, this is what I've given. So let us take this screenshot. So let us select it. This is the first example of list box. The code is here. Any questions, ma? Subbu, is it done? What is done? Adding multiple. Adding all is also done. Super. Very good. Very good. So let's see this list boxes demo. Second example where you are adding. So what are we doing? Adding from left side list box to right side list box. Same way reverse, vice versa. Right side to left side list box. Means left side list box means 1. I mean 1 and 2 you will understand, right? Okay. Yeah. So that is what I have given. So please go through this practice and let me know tomorrow if you have any doubts. Task is what? Task. Add a double greater than button to move all items from list box 1 to list box 2. Same way reverse. Add button to move all items from list box 2 to list box 1. Guys, is it clear? The task is clear? That is what you need to try, guys. Any questions, guys? We are done for the day. Actually, we are supposed to start this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You are getting mouthful of water. Okay. You like veg, huh? I am purely non-veg. But this month, yeah, purely veg. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot, Ima. Oh, thanks a lot. It's a big, appreciation. Yeah, thank you, guys. Okay, good, good. So please do it practically. So if if you keep on practicing, you will get interest automatically, guys. Practice more. Spend more time on system, laptop. Okay, you'll get more knowledge. So don't spend much time on theory. Do some hands-on, so that your knowledge will be increased. Application development is important for real-time developers. When you go to development, we need to sit on apps and you need to do something. Spend more time on R&D, do something. These guys are coming and practicing from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Boys are coming and practicing. I saw today some ladies came to lab and they are doing. So please, it's a great. Every day you are coming, huh? Super. Keep it up. Keep that interest on forever.